Civilian eventually left to check something, but when he returned to their camp, he was shocked. Kyoto, the elf, had killed every one of his companions. Kyoto was filled with rage. He glared at Civilian and said, "You humans are insects. I'm going to wipe you out." Civilian froze. All his friends were dead. Kyoto had slaughtered them one by one. Civilian thought to himself, "He's an elf. There's no way I can win against him." But he quickly used a smokescreen and tried to escape, but Kyoto caught him before he could get far. At that moment, Yannick arrived and knocked Civilian unconscious. But Yannick frowned and said, "No, I needed humans alive. I only have one human left. You killed the others." Kyoto said, "It's fine. I still need to find that kid and kill him anyway." He was completely ready to continue his experiments. They had all returned to the surface, and that's where we see Nemomu still arguing with the receptionist. She says, "Lord Dark and I have collected so many things. Hurry up and raise our rank to S rank." But the receptionist explains, "I'm sorry, we can't do that because you all just joined the guild." That's when Gold says, "Nemomu, what are you doing? Do you really have to act like this? At least Lord Dark shouldn't take an F rank. You should be the one accepting the F rank." But then the receptionist gives them a new task, and that task is to kill the adventurer killer. They all go back to their hotel room, where they start discussing the situation. Apparently some adventurer killers were roaming around in that area to hunt human adventurers. That's why Light and the others decide that no matter what, they need to take them down. But then Gold says, "Master, why don't we call for some help from our base?" Light replies, "No, Gold, we can't do that." While they're talking, they sense something approaching them. Suddenly, a teleportation circle appears in their room out of nowhere, and Mia comes out of it, badly injured. Light can't understand what just happened to her. Even the bracelet he gave her is now broken. Light lays her down on the bed and uses his healing magic on her. Slowly, she regains consciousness and starts mumbling, "Help me." Dark and the others can't understand what she's trying to say, so Dark has no choice but to use his magical ability and enter her memories. Inside her memories, we see all the kids still in the base. Then a strange group of adventurers arrives. They say, "Kids, leave this place right now. Some adventurer killers have shown up and they can kill us all." The kids don't know what to do, but they decide that staying there at night would be extremely dangerous, so they start moving toward the surface. By midnight, they're exhausted from walking. That's when they run into some elves. These elves are none other than Kaido and his partner. Kaido asks, "Where are you all going? Don't you know there are adventurer killers around who are murdering normal adventurers?" The kids say, "What? Is that true?" And at that moment, Kaido realizes they are humans. He decides he'll kill them too, because the adventurer killers are actually Kaido and his group. He laughs and says, "I didn't know humans were this weak. Looks like I'll have to kill you as well." But Kaido's companion says, "Kaido, I want you to capture them alive. None of them should die." Kaido replies, "Fine, I understand. I'll finish them one by one." The kids finally realize that the adventurer killer they were afraid of is standing right in front of them. And he's the elf. Mia's brother tries to protect her and charges at Kaito, but Kaido shows no mercy and slashes him instantly. He injures the remaining adventurers as well. The kids understand that they cannot defeat this monster called Kaido. Mia can't even move or say anything. But then Gimra and Mia's brother gather their courage again to protect her. They shout, "Mia, run! Get out of here!" and charge at Kaito. But Kaito is furious now. He slashes them brutally. That's when Kaito's partner shouts, "Kaito, what have you done? Don't kill them. I need them for experiments." Kaito replies, "I already told you. Any human bug that gets in my way, I'll kill them." But his partner begs him to at least keep the girl alive because she's a mage. "Please capture her so I can experiment on her." Now Kaito's attention shifts to Mia. He approaches her with twisted intentions in his mind. "Get out of here," he says to the others, "because I'm about to do something to her. She's a girl after all." He starts imagining all sorts of disturbing things, and Mia can't say anything. Kaito says, "I'm the hero of the future, so I can do whatever I want with you." She starts crying. "You should feel honored that I'm going to do something to you." Mia is completely shocked, but suddenly her brother, using the last bit of strength he has left, stands up again. He wants to protect her one last time. He says, "Elf, I will kill you," and shouts for Mia to run. Finally, she runs away even though she knows she can't hurt Kaito at all. Mia's brother remembers Gold's instructions. First strike him, then remove his shield. He follows the technique exactly and manages to land a hit on Kaito's face. When Kaito realizes a human actually hit him, he explodes with rage. A human hit me? He uses his slash and kills Mia's brother mercilessly. But then the elf partner stops Kaito from completely finishing him off. Kaito, wake up! I need them for experiments. Go after that girl. She's still alive. So Kaito agrees and starts chasing Mia. Mia is terrified and thinking, I need to call for help no matter what. She starts running, but Kaito catches up again. She accepts her death. Kaito says, I can catch you whenever I want, so running is pointless. Now Kaito starts moving toward Mia. But then we see Mia gather all her remaining power and unleash ice darts at Kaito. However, Kaito destroys her entire attack in an instant, and poor Mia can't do anything anymore. But at that moment, she presses the necklace Dart gave her, a teleportation necklace, and she teleports straight to Light. We return to the present, where Dark and his team finally understand what those elves did to Mia and the others. Meanwhile, Kaito's partner tries to heal the remaining dead children so he can convert them into pigs. That's when Kaito arrives as well. I couldn't bring that girl with me. His partner yells, Are you insane? You're a white knight. You even have a national treasure sword, and still you lost to a little girl. If she reached the surface, she'll call the white knights. They'll discover that you stole the national treasure. He continues, Do you know their level? White knights are around level 2000, and their new commander, at least level 3000. Now even Kaito starts panicking. No, that can't happen. His partner tells him, Kaito, calm down. If I can just finish my research, I will level you up. Kaito replies, Fine, then I'll do it. But first we need to run so I can continue my research. But right then, Light appears. I won't let you do that. They're all shocked to see him because one of the elves is level 1500, and even he didn't sense Light approaching. Later, Light and the others discover that Gamera and Maddie are already dead, but Ilio still has a bit of life left. Gold tells Light, and Light immediately rushes over and uses his healing magic to bring Ilio back. At that moment, Light's past memories begin to return. He can't understand why these elves killed the humans who were his friends, and now even Kaito starts laughing at him. He says, First I'll kill you, then I'll kill that girl who came to you. But Light warns him not to do that. He says, I haven't informed the guild yet. When Kaito hears this, he becomes insanely excited. I knew it! I knew I was destined to be a hero. I knew I had the blessing of the goddess. That means no one can stop me. So kid, first I'll kill you. But Light says, I don't understand why you're celebrating. You're my prey, and now I'm going to hunt you. You took my friends from me, so I'll give you a death worse than theirs. Now Light becomes completely serious. He tells Gold and Nimumo to stay out of this, and then he starts walking toward Kaito. But Kaito is overflowing with confidence. He thinks Light is just a human with no power, so he lets Light come closer. Eventually, Kaito becomes furious and attacks Light directly. But Light dodges the attack in just 2 seconds. So this is your full strength? Legendary hero? Hearing that makes Kaito even more furious, and he attacks non-stop. Even his partner can't understand how a human could be this strong. Light has no trouble at all. He dodges Kaito's attacks and strikes his ribs. The attack is extremely powerful, and now Kaito is enraged. He shouts, I don't believe it! A human kid is mocking me! He becomes so angry that he pulls out his legendary sword, Grandis, and starts slashing at Light. The slashes are incredibly powerful, and even Light is surprised by the amount of magical energy behind them. But then Light finally starts using his own magic. He dodges everything with ease. Kaito tries a surprise attack, but Light avoids that too. Now Light himself is getting angry. Kaito yells, Human boy, you cheated! You said you were a mage, but you're no mage! You're a fighter! Light replies, Did I say that? I am a mage. Kaito screams, That's a lie! You're a fighter! And now Light uses ice water magic. When Kaito and his partner see this magic, they are shocked. It's S-rank magic. They can't believe their eyes because Light created a magic spell without any enchanting and even used an ice wall as a shield. Kaito screams, How can I, a future hero, lose to a human boy? I cannot lose. Not as long as I have the sword given to me by my master. And when Light and the others hear Master Ward, they're completely shocked. They start asking Kaito, Did you just say master? Do you know the master? Kaito replies, Know the master? I even have his blood, and I'm not just anyone, I'm a submaster myself. Hearing this, Light and the others are stunned. They had only come to the surface to hunt monsters, and now this?